Hello, people. This is yours truly. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to do a station break real quick. I'm gonna be out of silence because my battery's about to run out. I changed all the damn batteries. Y'all gonna see me firsthand do some stuff. But welcome to another evening of Orgasmic Conscious Cooking with yours truly. Give me 1 second. Y'all hear me? Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me. Welcome to Orgasmic Conscious Cooking with yours truly, Big Daddy John. I had all that time and I forgot my battery's gonna wear out. Yeah, I know, baby. I give me a tech. So I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. Tonight we're having spicy pumpkin soup by yours truly, Orgasmic Conscious Cooking. What I did is that I wanted to garnish my soup. So what I've done is I roasted some pumpkin seeds. We're gonna turn it off, set that. We want that off now. We don't want them to burn. So they're gonna sit down over there and marinate in this oil. And I have this from my boy. I have this Immune Boost Taste of Ryan fam from Atlanta. He makes his own seasoning salt. I put that on top of the nuts. We're gonna top it off with some coconut yogurt. We're gonna do this dairy free tonight. We're gonna top it off with some hot chili pepper from Trader Joe's, onions. It's crunchy. It tastes good. And tonight I'm drinking me some Spanish wine. It's been a long week. I want to talk about something. I just got back from Chicago, and I got to hang out with my mom and my dad. I got to hang out with my boy Derek on the other side of here and Gino a week ago. But I got this from my mom's kitchen. It's titled Cooking with Master Chefs. And my mom had somebody who gave it to her and talked about her being a master chef. And she's my master chef. She taught me how to do what I do. And I'm going to do something out of this book one time for you guys that my mom will cook with me. So let's get started. Okay, this is hot and getting hotter as we speak. Get this out of the way. Now, I made some adjustments to this soup. So let me show you what I made. Let me get this coconut oil in here first. So I made some adjustments because chefs do that to make it mine. Drop about a teaspoon of coconut oil in here. I don't need that much oil because I've already roasted these joints. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my next phase, what I've done already. Okay, you'll see this later because I recorded this earlier, and Derek's gonna put this in. You can check it on TikTok or whatever. But what we have here are the roasted vegetables. You have an onion, 4 cloves of garlic, 2 carrots. I added carrots. It wasn't an original recipe. I know Derek's gonna beat me up. The carrots is gonna give a little more sweetness and the color. So I'm gonna drop this in here like this. I'm gonna go ahead and get this already marinated in here. And the roasted vegetables, oh my God. So, what's up, Catherine? How you doing, sister? Okay, so I have these vegetables in here, and what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna drop, because they've already been pre-cooked. I've dropped it. How long did I roast? I roast them, thank you, babe. I roast them for 45 minutes. And what the purpose of roasting the vegetables is bringing the sugars to the top. Oh my God. If you could smell this, the onions and the garlic together and the carrots. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop in my chicken broth. Now, I thought I was short on garlic, but I wasn't. But I still put a tablespoon of garlic broth in here. So put this top on here so this can cook up. And I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do with the ginger, and I'm gonna add my seasoning to it. Turn this all the way up. Get this to a slight boil. Now, what I want to talk about, oh, forgot my friends. I have three, I grew, a lot of this came, the pumpkin and the peppers came out of the garden. And I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see that. Those are three small, powerful chili peppers. Drop that in there. See, once this starts to boiling off, I add it to my weapon of choice. But right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. I'm going to grate me some ginger. It calls for 2 tablespoons of ginger, but I'm going to do whatever this is because I like things gingery. Let's see, 2 tablespoons of fresh ginger. And this is a knob of ginger. Now, I don't know how they describe that, but I just looked it up and it says use a knob of ginger. And it's pretty much like one of the knuckles of the ginger. And this is how you do it. Those peppers are tasty. They are very tasty. They're not just spicy. Sometimes you have things, yes, Catherine, yummy. Sometimes you have things and it's just like spicy. And it's like, oh, how do you do that? That's too much. Not this. Let you guys see the finished product. Get all that out of there. Drop that in the sink. Now, let's begin to boil up. Got some notes I'm gonna read you guys in a second. I'll need that in there. Poof, poof. Almost cut myself. No, it's one of those nights. Trying to get like Derek is. Start this ginger in here. What I'm gonna go ahead and do, I have this boiling. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my other seasoning in here. Now, the salt I will add at the very end. The salt and pepper I'll add at the very end because I don't want to make it too spicy with extra pepper or extra salt because the bouillon is kind of salty too. So I'm gonna put my, this is cumin. This is a teaspoon of cumin. Get enough out of there. Now, y'all know I like garlic, right? So I'm gonna put a smidgen of garlic in here. Just a smidgen. See, this is really simple. You come home, you have your vegetables prepped from the night before, you make soup. Now this is 1/4 of a bunch, and I took part of the cilantro stems off. Drop that in there in a second. Cook that up. 1/4 of a bunch of cilantro. So that's what this is. Okay. So I want to talk to you guys about some stuff as this boils over a little bit and simmers. We'll drop the coconut milk in here, and then we put it in the handy dandy blender. Bam, boom, bang. You have soup just that quick within like 15 minutes. Jana, how you doing? I know one night, if you guys are in the Portland area and you want a magnificent massage, Jana Crenshaw will rock your world. Me and Tori have been gifted the gift of receiving massages from this sister, and she's very reasonably priced. She takes care of the body. It's almost like orgasmic sensation that she creates, just like my cooking. But okay, could you use regular milk instead of coconut milk? I guess you would use a cream, not a milk, but the coconut's gonna give a flavor. If you're allergic to it, I guess you could substitute it, but we don't do dairy. And I know Tori's making a face about the cilantro. This recipe called for that. Let me turn this down. Okay. Yes. So, some things I want to talk to you about. Tonight, I was talking to one of my teammates who helped me do Being, John Ashford. The dear sister up in Canada was talking to me about, Maureen was talking to me about, we have a podcast we got coming out soon. And we were trying to think of a name. And I was telling her, I was thinking about 11. And let me tell you why I was thinking about 11. I was thinking about 11 because for the last 45, 60 days since my birthday, these numbers, I don't know if everybody's out there familiar with numerology. I don't want to make it significant, but it's kind of a coincidence. Every time I look at a clock, every time I look on the computer, if I pass a sign, anything, when I was in the airport, the number 11, 33, 333, 444, 222, it's like it keeps on popping up like a blinking sign. 11, 11, 11. Now, I thought it was just 11 showing up because my birthday is August 11, 1963. But there's something significant. There's an energy of something feeling like it's ready to pop. And so we were talking about, I wanted to name my podcast after something to do with 11, but we settled it. My wife said something, she got in and she said, hey, why you make it more complicated? The name of the podcast is going to be Being John Ashford. It's going to be like my website and the YouTube channel. So everybody can just know where to go with it. But this energy of 11 is really kind of orgasmic for me. I put this cilantro in here. I know my wife, close your eyes, close your eyes. It says you won't be able to taste it once it's cooked. My wife is like, oh my God. It has chili peppers in there. Oh my God. I wish you guys could see this stuff. This looks delicious. Give me a spoon and try it out. I just want to taste it. Now, as you guys know, you guys watching my show, I will not put the same spoon back in the pot because why? Why? Cross-contamination. Saliva starts to break down the soup. Won't need too much salt at all. Now, so we were talking, and she told me that her and her beau, her man, are going to Canada, and They live in Canada. They're going to Jamaica, and they're going to Hawaii. And she says things are just busting. And there was a moment, it was like, I'm waiting for this busting to happen with me. And she said to me, John, what is this 11 trying to say to you? What's trying to be created with that? And I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, huh? She's like, it's something just trying to buy. She said, look, let me tell you about my friend. He lives in Canada. He moved to Hawaii, and he just started to have things come to him. I was like, wow. Things just start showing up for him. She said, and he just creates out of nowhere. He was able, now, get this, I talk about orgasmic. Homeboy got a hold of $1 million worth of dildos and went back home and sold them on Groupon and created a lifestyle of orgasmic living. And most people would like show up some judgment, dildos and stuff. And I thought it was funny when she said it, but he was willing to be the energy of whatever it takes to have the lifestyle that he desires to have so he can do what he wants to do. And I was like, I like that shit. Why am I not choosing that? It's just simply a choice, y'all. Just joining about, oh my God, cilantro, coconut, pumpkin, orgasm. Yes, Andrea. Yes, sister. This soup is fucking like, oh. When I saw it, I was like, I have to cook it. I wish I could get the smell of it. You see my glasses? They got all steamed up when I did that. Note to self, don't stand over the pot with steam. You won't be able to see for a couple of seconds. Let's see. Now, can you smell it? Can y'all smell it? And this wine, let me guys show this wine. This wine is going to be paired with the soup because I have tonight when my wife's in Phoenix taking care of Pops. So I have to eat by myself. So I have to create something so orgasmic that I'm like, oh my God. Orgasmic living through orgasms. How does it get better than that? Yes. And orgasmic wine. So one of my things while this is still cooking down, what would it take for you to live? First of all, Is there anybody out there who will watch this who knows anything about numerology? Why are these numbers popping up in my world? Maureen said something's about to pop, and she sent me a page from the 11 being a magical number, creative, and I'm like, okay. And I know something's about to happen, y'all. I know it. I can feel it in my bones. And I guess I'm a bit impatient because I want it now. I feel like that little girl in Willy Wonka's show. Dad, I want it now. But sometimes you have to be patient with the universe because the universe has things sign up just at the right time. It's like a cake or like a soup. If you take it off the eye too fast, it won't be good. So I'm being patient. And I've been running numerology. Yeah. What do you know about numerology, Andy? Let me know. So with all of this, the tool or the spice of consciousness for tonight is stay in question of everything and everybody and trust you. And by doing that, I'm creating another way of being and living right now for myself. I don't know how to explain it to you guys any better than that, but something's about to pop and I'm open to what's better as well to pop. More 11s, more 33s, more 22s, more 111s, more 333s, more 444. Let's sound like a cough syrup, the 444, huh? Anyway, I'm open to that shit. Okay, let me move this out of the way so we can get ready for the next step. Get my handy dandy gloves out. Make sure this top doesn't come off yet because it's hot, spicy. Let's see. Love those numbers. Hey, you got to love the numbers. Okay, I'm going to put this in here first, and then I'll add the coconut cream later. You can feel it. Yes, yes, yes. Something's about to pop, y'all. Something's about to pop. I feel like a Stevie Wonder song. Now, let me see if I can do this without making a mess. I made a mess. Thank God. See, I always keep napkins and paper towels and everything around. Let's see. Take this out. I don't want this to keep on. Ouch, hot. That is hot. Get all my veggies out of here. Soup. And that's freaking beautiful. Full moon energy. Hey, is that it too? Maybe that's it. Okay. So remember, things in heat expand. So I'm going to turn this on low because I don't want to make a mess and I don't want to burn myself. So make sure it's turned all the way down. Put this on here like this. Move it a little bit over so you guys can see it. Soup right in front of you. How does it get better than this? So I don't want it lumpy. I want it actually very smooth. Here we go. This back to the side. This over here. Turn this down. Pour the soup back in. Oh my God, you guys, I'm gonna have to show you a picture of this. So now first, I'm gonna let you see what it looks like. I'm gonna taste it before I add the coconut milk in. Look at that. You guys see that? I know I hear you, Gino. Camera over the top. Oh my God. Orgasmic. It has a little bite at the back end. It's like a naughty child. She bit me, he bit me. Get over it. My coconut milk. And this is normal. When you see this coconut, there's nothing wrong with it. Because it's cold now in Portland, it solidifies. That's the coconut fat. Just do like that. Let it all out. Let it all out. Let it all out. Look, 6:51, y'all, here. I don't know. So we haven't even been 30 minutes yet. Stir it up, as Bob Marley say, little darling, stir it up. Turn my heat up on it. So I don't want it to come to a boil because it's done its thing. I just want to dissolve the coconut butter or coconut fats in here from the milk. Oh my God, this looks still divine. This looks so divine. Can you guys, let me grab my, let's do this. Without me making a mess. Can you see that? Look at how beautiful that is. So it's coconut, carrot, and the sugar from the vegetables being divinely roasted. See, and there's an energy about cooking too. There's something that I liked about Access, about oneness with the universe. And I knew about oneness because I watched my mom, how she cooked. And everything that my mom showed me how to cook, she had oneness with it. What was really different than most people that, you know, you eat their stuff, you go like, oh, okay. But my mom had this capacity, has this capacity still. This is the thing I'm gonna share with you guys. This is something private that I haven't shared with anybody. I don't even think I shared this with my wife yet. This trip, my mom has dementia. And she has moments when she, let me grab this, where she, for lack of a better word, spazzes out. And it always made me feel some type of way. But what I realized this one time at home, this last trip, is that I learned how to do this thing that I've learned in Tai Chi, and I've learned in Access, and it's talking about expanding your energy, expanding outside of what your norm. And I did that. And when I did that, there was a oneness, like and the reason I'm talking about this, like when I cook, there's a oneness. If you ever taste my food, there's something that people are like, well, how do you get to do this? This is the first time I made this. I made something for my wife first time. Can't remember what it was, babe. And she's like, oh my God. Oh, it was chicken, not frittata. Was it frittata, I think? Piccata. And it's because I've learned how to be one in the kitchen with food. And I'm also learning how to be one with people, but I was especially one with my mom when she was spazzing out. And I just kept on giving her more hugs than I ever gave her before, and since she's had this disease. And it was a calmness that happened to her when that happened. But I expanded way outside of her space. And I got out of my way of getting all emotional, getting my feelings. Yeah, it's not the greatest situation right now, but it's not the worst. So I just want to share that with you guys. So the soup is simmering. I'm gonna show you, because some of you guys in the past said, John, can you show us how you plate stuff? So I'm gonna plate a little bit of this soup for you guys, so you guys can see what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so I got the soup in here. Top back on. Have some coconut yogurt. I know y'all probably seeing it's 6:55. 30 minutes, y'all. Not even 30 minutes. You see how quick that was? I don't want to make a mess with this yogurt. Oh, there we go. Some plain coconut yogurt. Stir it up a little bit. Put a dollop of that in there. And a little of my crunchy chili onion oil, olive oil. Just a little bit of that in there. I like things a little spicy. And voila. I don't know if you can see that. It has yogurt. Oh, most important piece. Some pumpkin seeds. Stir that up. Let me tell you guys what it tastes like. Mm. Oh my God. Tori, I'm gonna save you some of this. It's quite orgasmic. What I want to do. What you don't want to do is overcook soups. So what I'm gonna do, slide this to the side so it'll stop cooking. And as I let you guys go, I'm gonna slurp on my soup. It's a nice fall soup. Pumpkin, carrots, cold weather. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Do me a favor, people. Be kind to yourself and kind to others. Please don't let this political situation that's going on right now take you out of who you truly be, an infinite being that you are. Peace until next week. Mm. Mm. Yumminess. Bye, y'all. Y'all still here? Get out of the kitchen. Mm. Yumminess. Mm. I think I'm going to let the spoon go. Bye. Derek, are you still there? Did Derek fall asleep? I guess I'm going to stay with you guys a little bit longer. This is quite divine. Yumminess. Mm. The nuts, pumpkin seeds, yummy. Since Derek still got me on here, I don't know what happened to Derek. If you have any ideas that you want me to cook from the holidays, Christmas holidays, hit me up. I would like to have some people come on, especially if you want to cook something together. I'm open to that. Starting in December, I'm probably gonna do like 2 programs in December. I'm gonna take a break, so probably the first 2 weekends first 2 Tuesdays I'll do something, and afterwards I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna respect my body. Peace.